Phoenix, Shohei Ohtani has a knack for the dramatic. On a cool Friday night, the Los Angeles Dodgers' newest star stepped into the batter's box for the first time this spring. Across from him stood Yusei Kikuchi, his former high school classmate and longtime friend. The packed crowd at Camelback Ranch buzzed with anticipation. Then, with a complete count, Kikuchi delivered a 94 miles per hour fastball down the middle. Ohtani launched it over the left field fence, an opposite field shot that sent the sellout crowd into a frenzy. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts could only shake his head. "He does not cease to amaze," he said. For him to homer in his first at-bat off Kikuchi was pretty special. If there were any lingering concerns about Ohtani's shoulder after off-season surgery, they disappeared with that swing. Even Kikuchi had to laugh. "He's fine," he said. "He hit it that far, so I'm sure he'll put up the same numbers this year." That would mean another historic season. Ohtani's 54 homers and 59 stolen bases last year made him the first member of the exclusive 50-50 club. Though Roberts plans to give him more rest and limit his base running, the potential for another MVP campaign is undeniable. For Ohtani, this was just another step in his carefully planned return. He popped up and struck out in his next two at-bats before exiting, but his focus remained on preparation for opening day in Tokyo. "Regardless of the results, the biggest takeaway was being able to go through my 3 at-bats without any issues," he said. He briefly shook his shoulder after his final swing, prompting concern. But Ohtani quickly dismissed any worries. "I was just checking to ensure it was okay," he said. "My shoulder felt great, so that was a good test." That test was months in the making. His offseason was consumed with rehabilitation, strengthening his shoulder while preparing to return to the mound. Roberts marveled at how effortless he looked. "You'd think there'd be some residual soreness or pain," he said. "But he's put in a lot of work, and it's good to see that." For Kikuchi, facing Ohtani has become a familiar challenge. The two have squared off in the majors before, and Ohtani has dominated, batting .304 with 3 homers and a .739 slugging percentage against him. "Just lucky," Ohtani said with a grin. But luck has little to do with it. Ohtani's return captivated the crowd, who had arrived early just to glimpse him. By 3:30 p.m., thousands of fans were already at the Dodgers complex, hoping for an autograph or a moment with the superstar. At 4:52 p.m., he emerged from the indoor batting cage, and the energy in the air shifted. Fans sprinted toward the restraining fence, calling out his name. He briefly played a long toss before disappearing back inside. No autographs today. He had a game to play. Inside the stadium, fans watched his 50-50 season highlights on the right field scoreboard, cheering as if they were seeing them for the first time. At 6:10 p.m., Ohtani stepped to the plate, and chants of "MVP" filled the air. The moment built with every pitch. A fastball for strike 1. It's a curveball for ball 1. A swing and a miss. A take. Another take. Then, the payoff pitch. Contact. The ball soared over the left field fence, and the stadium erupted. As Ohtani walked off the field at 7:33 p.m., the ovation continued. Fans knew what this meant. Not only was Ohtani back, but he might be better. The countdown to his return to Tokyo had officially begun. "It's going to be like the Beatles going there," Dodgers president Lon Rosen said, laughing. "Only bigger."